So welcome to everybody joining live. Welcome to those watching the recording. Today we are going to do chair-based. So I just wanted to mix it up for you. If you have a comfortable seat that you can sit on, make sure that you're able to sit as upright as you can. You can do this standing if you prefer, but we're all going to just sit if you want to sit, or stand if you want to stand. So I'm putting blocks under my feet, which seems strange, but it just, otherwise I kind of feel like I'm not as comfortable. So I've got my knees in line with my hips. So just find what works for you. I've also got my legs comfortably in a wide stance rather than too close together. So just make it work for you. And then we're just going to start, if I can get my block, by taking a couple of breaths. So I want you to breathe in through the nose and a longer exhalation out through the mouth. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Really, really nice. And then just taking a second, we're going to start with our shoulders. So Cara, if you're standing, just be mindful about kind of standing as tall as you can with that neutral spine. So trying to kind of, rather than being too much here or too much here, you're somewhere nicely in between, that sweet spot. If you're sitting, again, the same, you want to think about, you don't want to dip too much in the lower back. You want to find that neutral spine as much as is possible for you. And then from here, we're going to inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release. 3 more. And relax them back down. That's it, 2 more. Last time. Amazing job. Now we're going to draw palms up towards the ceiling. If you can, look up towards those hands. Immediately I feel a little stretch in my upper back, or a little bit of contraction, and all the way down. So just drawing the palms up, looking up towards the hands, and all the way down. I'm going to do 3 more. Finding your breath. 2. Last time. Beautiful job. And then Cara, if you just want to go do a little side bend, if you're in the chair, you're just going to hold on to one side of the chair and press up and over. You're grinding through that that right bum cheek as you lift up and over to the right. No? You're grinding through the right bum cheek as you lift up and over to the left. I'm trying to mirror you very badly. And then we're going to go the other way. So just coming up and over, grinding through one bum cheek as you go up and over to the other side. Same thing if you're standing. That's it. You want to feel the stretch. So you can kind of do a little bit of a hip stretch. You can bring your hip with you if you're standing. Just find what works best for you. In the chair, it's quite nice because you can really press into the bum cheek as you lift up and over. Really nice. 2 more. Last time. Well done. And then we're going to twist. You're going to turn to look over one shoulder, turn to look over the other. If you're standing, same thing. Doing a little pivot side to side. Really nice. So just turning to look over one shoulder, coming back, turning to look over the other. Got 2 more on each side. Last time. Really, really nice job. From here, we are going to go into some shoulder rolls. So just same thing, forward, up, now find your posture, forward, up, back and down, forward, up, back and down. Well done. Forward, up, back and down. Doesn't matter if the body wants to move a little bit with you, but trying to just move those shoulders. Really nice. Noticing any little aches and pains or any little, if it twinges, stop. If it's kind of just a little bit of hopping and cracking but no pain, that's all good. Really nice. Crackling rather than cracking. I think that's what I meant, crackling, not cracking. Really nice. Well done. Reverse. Now this is usually where people are like, no, I don't like this. That's it. Really good. For 3 more. And 2 and 1, palms up again, looking towards your hands and all the way down. You can look down towards your thighs or your belly Inhale, the palms up. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, coming back down. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back down. Last time. Exhale, back down. Fantastic. We're going to do some elbow circles. Arms up and think palms down towards the floor. Make gentle fists. Bring your fists in. So far, so good. And then turn them around. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? And then come back and open. Now you make these as small as you need to make them. These are called top elbow circles. They're quite hard. 3, last time. Relax. That's hard. And then back up, opening up towards the ceiling and all the way down. Last time. Really good. We're going back to our twist, turning to look over one shoulder, turning to look over the other. That's it. Really nice. Sitting as tall or standing as tall as you can. That's it. 2 more. Really well done. We're going to go back to those shoulders. So we're doing a little corkscrew. If you don't want to do a corkscrew, what you're just going to do is turn your hands down and up. So palms down, palms up is absolutely fine. If you're happy to do a corkscrew, I always start with, let's start with both palms facing up, and then you're going to take your left arm and turn it in, and then come back. Turn your right. I'm getting my lefts and rights mixed up really badly. I do apologise. Your left and your right. That's it. Now if that feels achy, just go down and up like that. Really good. 1 more, because I know your arms are tired. Oh, really, aren't they tiring? Woo. So we're going to now do a little circle. Now if you're standing, this is actually upper body circle. So this is quite hard, Cara, but do what you can with it. So you're thinking about keeping the hips in concrete and moving the upper body. I find it easier to think about from the chair. So you're just gonna, I call it a coffee grinder. So you can call it whatever you like, but I like coffee, so it just makes sense. That's a creaky chair I'm sitting in. And then we're going the other way around. Nice. I hope your bench is okay, Penny, for this. Oh my goodness, this chair is not good at all, is it? Really nice. Coming back to center, and then I want you to arch and hollow. I want you to think about hugging a big tree and then opening out. So thinking about shoulder blades together and then hugging your big tree and then open out. So it is that action of rounding through the shoulders and then open out, beaming your chest forward. That's it. Really nice. Ooh. And making any noises that feel helpful. Really good. 2 more. Last time. Amazing, amazing job. We're going to go back up and over. Now, if it doesn't work for you to have the arms up and overhead, you can just keep the arms long by your side. So making this work for your body. Really nice. Lifting up. And again, if you're in the chair, pressing into that glute as you come up and over. Pressing into that sit bone. Just 2 more. And well done. Rolling those shoulders. We're going to go back to our little elbow circles, but this time we're going to do them differently. Tucking your elbows in, making little gentle fists. You're going to come up, turn your fists and come down. It's a bit easier, this one. Keeping the elbows tight to the body as you can. Turn, turn and down. Looking straight ahead. Having a quick think. Oh, I just realised my chin was not parallel to the floor. My head was like that. So think about, if you're starting to feel a bit achy around the neck, think about your position. Really nice. And adjust as you need to. Really good. Last time. Fantastic. Dropping down. We're going to go back to our arch and hollow. So this, again, so when you're in the chair, what you're trying to do is come back, round, and then come forward. As much as the chair allows. And come forward. So you're coming back on that tailbone. And then up on the sit bones. Back on the tailbone, up on the sit bones. That's it. If you're standing, it's exactly the same. Tuck in the tail and then beam in the chest forward. So it's kind of really nice if you're standing or you're seated. That's it. So inhale to open, exhale to close. 2 more. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Last time. Exhale to close, and then very, very nice. We're just going to shake it off, so just moving side to side. And then we're going to move into some ankle circles. So find somewhere to hold on, Cara, if you need to. If you're standing, find somewhere to hold on. If I just show you, you can hold behind your thigh. If that's not accessible to you or it just doesn't feel comfortable, just lift the foot slightly and draw little circles. You want to keep your knee steady. So you're not moving the whole leg, you're just moving the feet. Leading with the feet. 3 in each direction if you can, nice and slow. And again, crackles are welcome. And then we're going to do point and flex. Point, so your foot can be hovering off the floor. Point and flex. Really nice. And then we'll do the other side. So just do what works for you. You can just hover that foot off the floor, just to make it work. 3 in each direction. You can hold on to the kneecap, which can be quite good, and then reverse. Beautiful job. Now this one's a little bit harder. If you were standing, it's a little bit easier to access. You're just going to go up and over if you're standing. Up and over. If you're sitting, you're going to go up and over. Like imagine you're lifting that leg up and over something. So anything you like a block or a book or a bottle of water. It doesn't matter if the foot doesn't lift much off the floor. And you can lean back in your chair if that makes it a little bit easier for you than sitting upright. Well done. Just getting some movement into those hips. Fantastic. Last 2. Last one. Absolutely brilliant. We're going back to our arch and hollow. So we're keeping it moving today because I'm just trying to find a little bit of free movement in the body. Just help you to feel a little bit better as you move on with your day. Opening and closing. Really good. Really nice. 2 more. Last one. And then arms down. Again, inhale the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale all the way down as you look down towards your belly or your thighs. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, floating back down, looking towards your belly or your thighs. Inhale, arms up, look towards the hands. Exhale, back down last time. Well done. Last little twist, trying to look over one shoulder. Don't force it here, just take your time. That's it. And just going side to side. If you're standing, you can keep both feet on the floor or you can pivot. So just find the rotation that works for you if you're standing. Really, really nice last time. And then we're going to go back to our elbows. So we're going to go back to our top circles, just 3 in each direction. Notice how they feel compared to the first set. So palms facing down, make little fists, bring them in, and then towards your neck, and then out. Does that make any sense? And then down, in, back towards your neck, and out. So you're putting on a polo neck, or taking off a polo neck, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Really, or putting a necklace on. I don't know. Really good. Whatever cue works for you. And reverse it. Now here's where the work is. If you can't coordinate this, don't worry. Just 3. And then let those tired arms rest. And just give them a little shake. Well done. We're going to move on to our fingers and then our wrists, and then we're going to come to stand. So I want you to take your, now just do what you can here. I want you to really think about scrunching them up and then flick. Scrunch, flick. Nice. We're going to keep going. And at one point you're going to feel like, well, I can't do it anymore. Or one side is going to get more tired than the other. So that's why it's really good to work this movement. Just keep flicking. Scrunch and flick. Really nice. 3, 2, 1. Well done indeed. And then I'm already in the position. T-Rex arms, tuck the elbows, draw up, pass through neutral, and then press through the heel of the hand. So you're going from flexion through to extension. That's it. You're standing, flexion, through to extension. Just do what you can. 2 more. I've done it the last time. And then we're going to smooth the sheets. Fingertips towards each other, smooth those sheets, then heel of the hands towards each other, lateral movement of the wrists. Really good. 2 more. Keeping them on the same plane. Amazing job. Again, reaching up towards the ceiling and all the way back down. 2 more. Reaching up and all the way back down. Last time. Really, really nice. Well done. Shrugging your shoulders up to your ears, breathing in. Let it go. And then 2 more. Last time. And then you're going to turn to look over your right shoulder. Now you don't go to a point of pain. You're going to come back through center, make sure that chin is parallel with the floor. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Coming back through center, just going side to side. Beautiful job. Keeping the body where it is. 2 more. Really nice. Come back to center, soften your chin to chest, and then look towards the ceiling, and then come back down. Just 2 more. You can keep your eyes closed if that feels better for you. And well done. You're going to place one hand on each shoulder. Now again, if that doesn't feel comfortable, you can place hands on the shoulders like that, or just have them long by your side. Again, make it work. And all we're going to do is turn one way. So turn to the left, turn to the right, come back to center, turn to the left. Just going side to side. Really good. I know this is hard. And then coming back to center, you're going to go side bend, back up, side bend, back up. Take it small. Now this is core work right here. That's it. If you're standing, down and up. Down, take it slowly. Down and up. Just 2 more. Down and up. Down and up. And then turning side to side one more time. Again, make your arms work for you. So if it's not comfortable to have that position, just do whatever feels good. Bring your head and shoulders with you. And relax down. Really, really nice. Final little thing with your neck. So again, shrug your shoulders up and then anti-shrug. So anti-shrug, what is that? That just means you're going the opposite way. So rather than being up here, you're really actively pressing the shoulders down. So you're feeling a bit of activity in that upper back body. And then you're just going to tuck your chin slightly and then draw a little circle with the nose. About 3 in each direction. You can make these super small and then reverse. That's it. And stay anywhere that feels like, oh, that's nice, I could stay there for a second. Lovely. And then if you're on the chair, sadly, you're going to stand up. And we're going to finish with a little bit of roll down movement. If you don't want to do a roll down standing, freestanding, as I'd say, stand against a wall, or you can stay seated in your chair. Start by standing really, really tall. And again, think, where is my chin? Thinking about head over the shoulders, and then you're going to stop the chin towards your chest, and stretch the back of your neck, and just softening down, letting the weight of the head and the shoulders draw you down vertebra. Stop where you need to, and if it's not comfortable, you can go back to the arch and hollow, which does a very similar thing. So roll it down, and trying, if you are doing the roll down, to just see where you can soften. Can you soften through the back of the neck, through the jaw, through the forehead, through the arms, just softening where you can, and then drawing gently back up again. Really nice, very nice. And as you come up, bring those hands to meet up and overhead. 1 more, no more. We're going to go into a wide-legged stance for the second one. If it's in your practice or it works for your body, you can sink your hips at the bottom and then lift them back up before you roll up. That is okay if it works for you. Otherwise, just keep your feet distance apart. So softening chin, rolling it down, And again, you can bring the ground up towards you if you want to come into that yogi squat by placing blocks under your hands. Really nice. Or bringing your hands down to a bench or a stool. Bring those arms to meet up and overhead. And then I want you to just shake it off. So just let those arms fall by your sides. Really nice, everybody. Absolutely beautiful job. And you are done for your lunchtime or your morning. Well done.